Welcome to this podcast. Let's go!
Hi, I'm Bowdy.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a little loud.
Nah, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How's everybody doing? I'm starting it off today. To my left, I have the wonderful Lucci the Don.
He screamed because there's a lot of pressure on that seat. I felt it the other day. So, yeah. For Lucci the Don. How you doing?
Welcome to my world.
Yeah.
You have to introduce them now. You're not you're not last this time.
Hey, this is Grace.
People.
He's terrible at this.
It's
yo. He's
your
terrible
girl
at this.
Grace, Big G, not the
here we
little
go.
one, Slim Hulk. Thank you. And to the left of me,
Hi, ICC. Welcome.
That was my line. Jesus.
hi BB. That's what you gotta be like.
Yo, the fact that he took a sip out of that was wicked, yo, after he said that.
Like,
Yo, I got my fucking water today, yo. As of the day of recording. What's
Yo.
the temp? What's the temp?
No.
It was 100 and fuck you today. That's
It
how
was
many degrees it was.
115.
I don't know where
And
the fuck,
it
what state you
felt
were in, but it
glorious.
was 115 here. I would have died.
Bro.
Excuse me? What
bro.
the fuck did you just say?
I said it felt glorious. I felt
wait.
alive.
115.
What'd you do all day?
It was 115
I went to work
degrees
and I
outside
stayed
today?
outside smoking.
No way it was.
Wait, hold on. One at a time.
It was, what?
It was 115 degrees today? No way it was. Now you quote exactly what you said when we all said the same thing at the same time. Go.
So yeah, I was outside smoking because it was hot as
You're
fuck.
bugging, dude. You were out
Dude.
Yeah, I got my fucking water taken. This is hot as shit.
If
Fuck
it was
that.
115 here in New Jersey, imagine like in Arizona.
No, Arizona was at only 85 today.
Yeah, the heat wave is on the East Coast.
We are in a heat dome. Not even a heat wave. We're in a heat dome.
Yeah, my
Yo,
Jeep.
That sounds even more lit.
Yeah, no, you know how bad it is when I put on my Google Maps to like go somewhere to like
It
a
says
job or something.
extreme heat
it says
warning,
extreme,
yeah.
extreme heat warning. Grace knows that because she puts her GPS to literally get anywhere.
Literally everywhere.
Yeah,
Even to your house, even though that you know how to get there.
yeah. She puts it to get here. She comes here every week. I feel like it's background
I
music
kinda
for her,
believe
like
that.
background noise, like make a left here, like it's just in case.
Well, no, it
You
doesn't
know what I'm
talk to
saying?
me, but it does. Because you want me to remember. Like, there's so many things I have to remember. You want me to remember how to
But at
get
this
here?
point, it's just muscle memory.
Look, you know, back
Yeah,
in the
bro, it's
day,
like
we
muscle
used
memory,
to
yeah.
print out MapQuest.
Yeah, I was there reading it.
You
right
two
side
are
by
in foreign
side.
age. Y'all both old as shit, if I'm not mistaken, right?
And it's almost my birthday.
Yeah, almost older
By
as
the
shit.
time this drops, I will be dirty 30.
Welcome to the dark side.
Yeah, you gonna wake up that morning, your back gonna hurt.
Yo,
My back already hurts because of this dump truck that I be carrying
Shut
everywhere
the
I go. Oh my God. Thank you so much for mentioning it. It is really so hard out here. And I thank you so much for highlighting that because
Can you put my volume?
Bro,
the way
your
that
back hurts because you're 6'9", dude. That's why your back hurts.
Thanks.
my
Because you're
back
fighting-
hurts.
because
my
you're fighting
back hurts
gravity.
because I'm 6 foot. Fine. Give it to me, Cece. Thank you. It's like you're
bro,
just serving them to me.
You're fighting
You're
gravity, bro.
serving
That's the
them to
fucking
me.
problem, bro. You're fighting gravity.
I'm
That's why your
fighting
back hurts.
gravity with this dump that I got behind me.
No, that was trash, that shit. No, that was trash.
What do they call those little
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was completely lost throughout that whole transaction.
I know you ignore me when I talk, so
No, it was just being too loud.
are you good now? Do you want me to still turn it
Oh
down?
no,
a
I'm
little
good. I'm excellent.
bit? He's like,
We can hear you, so all right. Yeah, you can rock out without
Nice. This works out perfectly
Yo,
fine.
this is in my head
I
now.
don't even know why this
I
was
was just
not
about to
in
say-
the realm of real possibilities earlier. Why did I not think about this?
I'm not
feel
gonna.
luscious now.
The guy that plays in Malibu Most Wanted and
Jamie
that,
Kennedy, that's my dog.
that you remind me so much of him when you did that, when you had the hat back. That
You ready? You ready?
sideways.
Hold up. Don't be hating.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Somebody get me the Nerf guns. You feel me?
Talking about back hurting, I had a contraction today for the first time, guys.
That's got to do with your stomach. Just saying. No, I'm just fucking.
I mean,
I know your back got to hurt carrying that fucking
Alien.
big ass 13-pound baby. You got
yo,
right now.
they're estimating.
Alien is fucked up. I want you.
No, wait, it's an alien.
Yeah, nah, they do come out kind of.
Actually, it'll
They
be a
come
citizen.
What?
It'll be a citizen.
technically.
Screaming.
It's
They
not
do
lying.
come out I mean, I know y'all be like all in love.
No.
and y'all
They
made
come
it,
out
but,
mad
like,
ugly. They come out
But
mad
they
ugly.
come out looking wild.
Yeah.
That white shit make
That's your insides, but all right.
And the way the nails be too, like that, like
Yeah, they come out looking like little gremlins. It's crazy. It's crazy. My first son looked like baby Jiren.
my
Who the fuck is that?
You know Jiren from
Dragon Ball?
Dragon Ball?
Dragon
Yeah,
Ball
like a baby version of him. That's exactly what Ozzy looked like.
crying. No.
Yeah,
I
I
don't even
promise.
know
You
what
want to
that
see?
means, but that feels
I got pictures.
No, thank you. No.
No,
Get it
you
back.
don't. No. You don't have to see it.
Thank you. Okay.
Crying. I
Did
have
they
to
make
see
you
this.
watch that
My-
video in class?
No,
Jiren.
baby
I can't
Jiren.
hear
It's
you.
Jiren.
I can't hear you.
Oh, and that's why people probably wear this.
Yes.
No, hold on.
Okay.
Lucci's learned a lesson.
All right, so then can you lower me down just a little bit more?
What are you for?
I think so.
For the hoes.
Hey.
Okay, we're
when my
good.
first son
Nice.
was born, he was so pissed off. Like he did not want to be born.
Yeah, I told my son about taxes the moment he was born. and
He
was
had his hand on his face and he
Why
was
would
like,
you do that?
Why? Because I'm telling my sons what it is, bro. My son was born. He wasn't even 5 minutes old, yo. He was laying on that bed. I was like, yo, listen, they're going to tax you on your paycheck. You're going to have to pay taxes every year. You're going to get a tax return. It ain't going to be what you
Molly's
expect.
son is in trade school right now.
Yeah, bro. My son going to be doing breaks with me by the time he's 3 years old. You think I'm playing? I promise you. My son be crawling in the cars with me right now. He
I
a year,
believe that.
he a year and a half.
your oldest.
Greasing up
The
his
oldest,
little
yeah. The youngest, he don't
The
got so much
youngest picking
hand-eye
up the
coordination
phone
yet.
calls.
You know what I'm saying? He don't technically know how to walk either. You know what I'm saying? Kind of inconvenient.
It's crazy.
Yo, I want chalky milk. I really want
You're-
chocolate milk.
Oh, hold up. I got a gift for you. Hold
Is
on.
that your booty? Hold up.
That was
Whenever we
nice.
remember, yeah.
No,
Hold
that's
on.
the first time we talked though.
No, I.
No?
Nah, he been talking this whole time.
Yeah.
Hold on. I got a gift for Cece. Hold on.
Nice. Is it chocolate milk? Because if it is, you know what I'm gonna say, right? But Jerry has everything back there.
Yo, Jerry really has everything back there. Yo, Jerry pulled out a kitchen last week. Now it's a fucking pharmacy, dog. What the fuck?
Hold on.
Now the fucking pharmacy.
For
It's
everybody
heartburn.
who watches the episode, and especially you guys know that I'm always saying, "Oh my Lanta,
Yes.
Oh, my Lanta?
oh my Lanta." It's a fucking antacid.
My Lanta.
I know. I only discovered that was a real thing this week. I didn't know.
I
it
thought
was.
it was my Lanta because it was like some sort of like cool southern way of saying Atlanta or something
No,
like that.
I do
Like,
it because of Full House. DJ, you ever watch Full House? DJ, she says, "Oh my Lanta."
Oh,
And
no.
was.
Yeah.
So that's where I got it from. But
Liquid
No,
antacid.
I
and
didn't know that
anti-gas.
existed.
I didn't know
I
it
found it on
existed
Reddit.
either. I'm about to take some because
You
my
found it on Reddit?
Yeah, I was on Reddit and I saw it was like, oh, my Lanta, and I was like, wait, get the fuck out of here. And so, I
So
looked
she's
that up.
saying my Lanta is
Like the
from Full House
medicine.
because of that?
I
No,
guess I don't know.
Probably because,
But what
oh,
does
my
that
heartburn.
mean?
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah, like oh.
Where's my Lanta?
Where's
Now
That
I
sounds so
gotta
dumb
see.
because like that's like somebody having a headache and being like, my Tylenol.
Dude, it's a 90s
Yeah.
sitcom. It's a
Yeah.
90s sitcom,
Yeah,
bro. The
Sounds
fucking.
right.
makes perfect sense.
What do you expect? The house
Because
was
what
fake.
if you left your Tylenol at home? You gonna say, "Oh, my Tylenol" once you see it?
Bro, what do you expect?
Yeah, but you wouldn't say that as like an expression of like
Yes, sir. I will.
outrageousness.
It was a 90s sitcom.
Your
Do you
face
think a
is
lot of the
90s
jokes would
sitcom.
hold like its weight today? Like a lot
You
of the,
got it, dude.
Nah, yo.
Yeah.
So I sent you a picture.
What,
I sent you 2 pictures, right? Put it up on the screen. You don't got to put it up on the big screen, but like,
Hold on.
yo, you're going to see, yo, my son look just like baby Jaren, yo.
Oh, hold on. You sent it to me.
I sent it to you. Yeah.
This guy. Hold on. I gotta
I'm
send
about
it.
to say I'm interested.
But no,
to see
I
if
don't.
you're
I
gonna
think
take
there's a lot
that
of
or
things
not.
that have not translated.
I got you. Just give me a second because I actually have heartburn.
Wait, what did you say?
I don't think there's a lot of things that have translated well over the years because there's a lot of songs and a lot of
Mhm.
episodes and shit like that that have happened that like you can't play that in
Like I know
2025.
Friends now for some reason.
Oh, I love Friends, yo.
No, I know. but
Wait,
there's a
what are you
lot
guys
of
talking about?
jokes. Like a lot of jokes, like a lot of shows from back then that wouldn't necessarily pass today.
Like
Johnny
they wouldn't
Bravo.
fly for today. Yeah,
Yeah.
hell no.
Oh hell no!
Johnny Bravo will get canceled instantly.
And you know
The
what?
Office.
You know
The
what's crazy?
Office.
No, so The Office is actually kind of unique because what they're doing is satire. They're making fun of the like
Bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. This Michael went to a Chili's and said, "Here's my impersonation of."
Yeah.
and
Oh,
My man could never get it out.
then my man did the Asian accent and everything, but then the Asian lady sitting right there, just looking at him. He was just like, just.
Yeah, that shit would not.
Yeah,
survive
but The
today.
Office has some sort of like
It was
cult
bad.
following and like protectiveness around it that like even to this day, even though like it is like wildly out of pocket, like it still flies because the way it's out of pocket.
What the fuck was that? Motherfucker almost died, yo.
Wait, you should check to see if it's good for pregnancy.
It is.
Okay.
Oh,
That
yeah, my
smells a
heart
little
dropped when you
weird,
said
you're
that.
right.
That's,
What's it smell like? Softener?
Take some.
This
Like
No,
Downy.
it smells like a little minty, but like it's supposed to
not
be
gonna lie, that shit made
vanilla
me
It's
nauseous.
supposed to be vanilla caramel flavored.
Take a sip.
I was gonna say all of us have to take a sip.
Wait,
now.
I got
All of us. I ain't got no fucking
About
heartburn. The fuck?
For science. You have to take it for science.
For Zach.
For science.
That's smart. I was gonna take the cup.
Now everybody just do this. So we just like
Yo,
look-
I
really,
got
you're
it.
doing it like a salt shot?
We're taking a shot on my Lanta. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I actually need the cup because I actually have to take it because my fucking heartburn is serious right now.
Okay, ready, guys?
I don't like this.
I don't like it
Easy.
either. Thank
Ready?
God I'm on this side.
No Diddy.
Right. I was gonna say you come do it too, but that's too much time. Ready? 1,
2,
2, 3.
What the fuck? You didn't do it.
I gotta take a shot of it actually.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I do not like that.
That tastes like a medicine I had in
Yeah.
DR.
It,
Well,
tastes
we
pretty, it tastes fairly familiar.
You know what it tastes like?
Mom.
No, you know what it tastes like? You never growing up, you ever had those fake cigarette chalk thingies?
Yes.
Yes.
Tea.
Exactly what it
Damn,
tastes
girl,
like.
that's
yo.
really on the
that
money.
Was spot on. Word.
That's really spot on.
That's exactly what it tastes like.
Yes. Back to what you were saying. Candy cigarettes will not survive in now anytime.
I will never forget. I got in so much trouble because I bought candy cigarette bubble gum, and my mom was not fucking having it. I bought it like during summer camp one year. And I hid it. First of all, I hid it
such
from my
relief.
mother.
Nah, bro. I remember I used to get the candy cigarettes, and I used to be home like I was really stressed the fuck out. Just
Yo,
Just
take a crunch out of that shit. It got
Yo,
shorter,
so-
you know what I'm saying?
No, but I like the bubble gum because the bubble gum had like a layer of dust around it, so it like as soon you could
Oh, so you were doing crack too? I got you. All right.
screaming.
I feel
But
you.
no, there was a layer of dust around
That
the
escalated.
bubble gum. So when you blew out of it, it looked like a puff of smoke. So you could like before you like
That's what I used
undid it and bubble.
That's what I used to
eat
do with
it.
my inhaler.
Yeah, kids
Yeah.
nowadays
They
won't know
used
we had
to
it good.
stay doing that with the inhaler. And niggas that had asthma.
You never did it with the Smarties?
yes.
Yeah, crush up the Smarties and shit
Nah.
like that. Just
I'm sorry, what?
it's just a dust cloud of Smarties.
Yes.
I used to
Yeah.
use them as chalk.
I
Smarties?
never did that. See, you
Yeah.
had a childhood. I was with hood rats and gangsters.
I
You know
never
what I'm
used
saying?
that as chalk either. I ate it.
I graduated with felons in the 8th grade.
Okay.
I mean,
He was
yeah.
dealing Tums in the halls.
Yeah,
That's how
right.
hard he was.
Nah, I was dealing pencils and shit, bro. It was shit.
I'll sell you my eraser.
Nah, you know what we used to do in, like when I was in middle school? We used to have the rubber bands with the papers that you fold up like
The
a
football
lot,
ones,
and
like, the
yeah.
football things,
Yo,
yeah.
we used to fuck each other up.
It can't be a
So,
lot because you cannot physically fold a piece of paper more than 7 times.
Oh, test it.
That's cap.
You had, if Jerry
Give
pulls out
me,
paper.
I want to do it.
I will 100% fold the paper.
physically cannot do it. You can do it with like a hydraulic press or whatever, but you physically cannot fold a piece
This
of
is a
paper
great
more than 7
segue
times.
to our games.
I can't fold the paper 7 times.
Thank you.
Over or under how many folds,
Hold
Jerry?
on, now, wait. Let me get more paper for you guys.
That's one.
Cece, wait. Cece's not playing right.
Two.
No. So she said it wrong.
No, she said what she said.
Fold it in half more than 7 times.
Nah, that's not what she said.
No, but that's what she meant.
I folded it half once.
You can't fold it in half more than 7 times. There you go. I corrected myself.
2,
Let's see what's going on.
Físicle imposible. Mire, 1
2.
y después 2.
See, this is how I know your personalities are all different, right?
Three.
Bowdy went straight into it. Grace went straight into it. Fucking Lucci's over there studying the paper. Halves. Lucci,
No,
halves.
Lucci in halves. In halves.
4.
What do you mean by that?
In halves.
It has to be like down the middle half.
Yeah, like you can't fit.
Oh, that's fucking
You can obviously
blows.
put 7. You can obviously put 7 folds into a piece of paper. You cannot physically.
I was
fold
about to
it in and-
origami this motherfucker. I was about to pull a duck off this
Oh, I
motherfucker.
lost count. I lost
Is
count.
this like
I
a
lost
riddle
count.
or like is
No,
one of
no,
those
no.
like factual
It's a
stuff?
factual
One,
shit.
Oh, so if it's
two,
factual, why am I trying?
3,
No, you're testing her
4,
theory.
Okay.
5.
All right, I'm at 6.
All
I'm
right,
also
remember
at
7.
6.
The limit's 7.
I'm at 6.
I'm at 6 also. I cannot fold it. I cannot physically fold this in half.
Where am I at? 1, 2, 3. All right. I'm at
There you
3.
go. 7.
You know, I can't do that.
Poor
I don't
Lucy's
have
still
good
trying
grips.
to figure out halves.
I don't have good
Look,
figures.
7. I mean, it looks like a vagina, but it's
No, that's not half.
That is a half.
Okay, go
That's
ahead.
a half.
Okay,
All right, all right.
I'll take it. I'll
All right,
take
dang,
it.
you made me lose count. Fuck. 1, 2, 3. Fuck. Now I don't want to do it like that because you're looking at me.
Okay.
Fucking asshole.
I proved the theory wrong.
No, she
No,
said
more than 7.
7.
So
Oh,
fold
yeah.
it an 8th time.
Okay, I can't
There
do
you
that.
go.
I can't do
All
that.
right, let's see. Where are you, buddy?
Maybe if I had longer
I like this
paper,
bowdy technique.
I'm at 4.
Maybe if I had longer tape.
No, he can't go more than 7, so it doesn't
1,
matter.
2, 3,
Lucci, how many are you at?
4,
I
I don't even know, brother.
6. Yeah, no, I can't get more than 6.
Ooh,
Bless you.
excuse me. It's not
Yeah.
heartburn.
That's the medicine working.
Thank you. So everybody say, Grace, you
Wow,
were
I'm not
that's
saying
right. Thank
shit.
you so
I'm not-
much.
I'm not saying fucking shit. Like,
That's
I got-
fine. You don't have to
Fuck
admit
that.
it. I know my truth.
How much I got here? I got 1. I got 2. I got 3. I got 4. I got 5.
That scared the living fuck out of me.
Thank you so much for coming to today's episode.
From this side, I thought I fucked up something. I'm looking. I'm like panicking. Hold on, I got a picture of my side.
Who's crumbling up paper?
The person right next to you, bro.
Grace,
What the fuck?
please. Stop, please.
Rebel rousing.
Grace. Please. Thank you.
Let us know in the comments if you guys want us to do a separate ASMR.
I
Grace.
absolutely not.
Count it.
Wait, did you do 8?
Count it.
That's a for some.
Count it, bro.
He said count.
Count it. That's a whole fold right there, by the way. I'll fold that, you know.
That's a whole.
Yeah, that little wig right there, that was a fold, bro. That was a fold. Talk to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn, I thought I hit it. I thought I had it. 7.
So she was right.
Yeah.
7.
That shit was
That's
hard
mine.
too, yo.
Okay. This is Lucci's entry to the 7 folds. Ready? 1.
It's like a metaphor for life.
2, 3,
3.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Huh.
Huh.
I'm gonna try it one more time.
In the meantime, while these knuckleheads try to prove the impossible,
Knuckleheads.
I want us to. I want to look up the lyrics to 21 Questions because I was just watching a TikTok about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, why were we singing that so wholeheartedly with our chests back in the day? Because the answer is no. The answer is no to everything.
Well,
So-
maybe for you,
Hold
maybe
on,
for
but
other people.
before you do that, I got pictures that Bowdy wanted me to show.
Oh, of the child. Okay.
Yeah, hold on.
This
So-
is the alien thing that we were talking
My
about.
baby Jiren.
Hold on.
Oh!
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Don't do that yet. I'm trying to zoom in to his face so I can compare. Hold on. Right,
My
ready?
baby Jiren. Look at my baby.
I took it back.
bro.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, yo, that
Look
does
at my
exactly like.
fucking baby.
Hold on,
dog.
hold on,
He's
hold
so
on.
fucking cute. That
All right.
one.
So
yo.
this is what the baby looked like,
He's so
was born.
fucking. Yo, I love my son, bro.
right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Now,
Oh! He dead ass does look like baby Jiren though.
You alien. And you try to say I was wrong for saying the baby is an alien. Look at that. That is an alien. You try to say that baby don't look like an alien?
That's my alien though.
Yeah, you made it.
She's like, yeah, you made it.
I love that fucking kid. And then, he fucking, bro. He smacked his face the other day, so he got like a wooden toilet bed, and he smacked his face on the edge.
Tell
Bro,
him not to do that. Why
I got
would he do
bro.
that?
I got so well. He's not that. What's the word I'm looking for?
And you trying to? Is this supposed to be like a pro baby story? Because that sounds terrible.
Oh no, this was I got mad at the wood. I went to Walmart and got him a Bluey bed like within like an hour. I was pissed.
Aw.
I think I got it.
I was pissed.
Yo,
Yo, I was furious. Yo, I hated everything that had to do with that wood bed, yo.
He pulled an ice.
I was
move and he
cursing
got
that
it.
shit out. I threw that shit down the stairs, bro. I was pissed, yo. I was
But let me tell you something. You know that's something for them to how they learn, right?
no, absolutely. That's what my BM said. But I don't give a fuck. I was
That's
I
not-
was
this
fucking
is-
that wood
this
up. I was
is
like,
not
fuck
even
this
that
bed, yo.
You do
Yes,
realize
it
that the
is.
bed
No,
was
it's
just
not.
Yes, it is,
existing and it
count.
was your
It's
son.
not
I
an
promise
even
you it was a
half.
half.
Bro,
I
This
promise
is
you
not
it's an
an
even.
Bro,
I
Lucy,
promise
what
you
is,
it's a
first of all,
half.
you cut
I sure did.
that. So no,
It's still an even half. Look at it. Let's
no,
count it.
but that's
Let's
not a
count it.
piece of paper
Ready?
anymore.
Yes,
Can you
it
guys
is a
do
piece of
origami?
paper.
Yes, I can.
really?
Yeah.
Make
Look,
me
Grace,
make me a
one.
goose right now, a geese.
I mean, not like that. Like off the top of my head, I could follow instructions.
yes. We can all follow instructions, Grace.
Can we though?
Yes,
Can we?
I would
Do you-
hope so.
You have that much faith in the human
I have
race?
I have enough faith for everybody in this room. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Definitely.
Oh
We
no,
could
not
definitely-
even this way. I got.
Dude,
I got
what the
seven.
fuck did you make?
What the fuck just happened?
Where the fuck did you get scissors?
Dude, what the fuck is
I
going
guess
on?
scissors.
That
Can
was your
we
hands?
just-
Yeah, I just ripped it.
Yo.
Well, shit,
that
I
actually
want to
looks
make
pretty
something.
good.
I want to make something. Hold up.
The fact that we're all making
This reminds
something
me of
is
when we
funny.
used to
It's
make
funny.
The
snowflakes.
This
Hold on.
reminds me of a toilet seat cover.
That would be something that Lucci would say.
But does it not look like one?
It really does, though.
You see?
Damn, I'm over here thinking I'm making something extravagant. I think I made the same thing Lucci made.
From what I told you guys earlier before this show, right? I was in my man's car and my man's cousin, fuck you, Raul. My man's cousin gave my man something that to hang in the car, and it kept swinging with no movement. Like I was on a straight road, there was no bumps, nothing. It was moving. Literally, he gets a phone call, it stops moving. He calls me back and then tells me the story.
What story?
What I told you guys off air.
Oh.
So it was like a sign from them saying that happened.
That's crazy.
That's insane. I
Yeah,
know exactly what he's talking about now.
yeah.
Boy.
I don't care what anybody says. The spiritual world.
Okay.
I don't care what anybody says. The spiritual world works.
Oh, 100%. That's definitely a thing. Can we?
What? 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 You've never seen someone make a mask? Is
I
it a
don't
scary mask?
No, because I don't want to tell you what I think you look like because it's gonna get us canceled.
As soon as you said that, I knew what you.
Take this shit off.
You ever seen the Dave Chappelle skit when he's like the leader of the KKK, and then his hoodie comes off,
Yeah.
Nah. I didn't see that one.
and then he's blind.
Yeah, hold on. He's the black white supremacist.
The black white
Yo,
supremacist
it's
is
so
crazy.
funny, yo. It's so funny.
Oh, Chappelle.
He said, "Where?"
Clayton Bigsby. Clayton Bigsby. That's the guy.
Yo, he was funny. That was funny.
That's also because Clayton Bigsby was a real guy, right?
That's my cousin.
No, then I'm not thinking. This might be loosely tied to. There was a black journalist who infiltrated the KKK
But why
because he had a
gotta be
white
black, though?
voice.
Why he gotta be black though?
No, because he was
Oh,
a black
I know
journalist.
about that.
But that influenced the movie
The Black Klansman.
The Black
Black
Klansman,
Klansman.
but also roughly influenced, I believe, Sorry to Bother You, that movie with Lakeith Stanfield where he
Yes.
had like the white man voice.
Mhm.
You gonna say that right after Juneteenth? That's crazy.
Right after Juneteenth. You ever seen it? Was it the Django where
Django Unchained.
Unchained, where that skit where they were doing they were like going to write off, the KKK was gonna go right off, and it was like early on, and like the holes were mad like uneven, and they were like, we can't see in these shits.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
He's like, my wife worked all hard.
He like rides off. Like,
I can't see shit out of this fucking thing.
All right, guys, for this ride out, it's gonna be the last ride out without any hoods. The next one, we gonna wear the hoods.
That was
Like-
actually a really good movie.
Yeah.
It
All
was-
right, but
That
what
was
if,
a very good movie.
Have you guys watched the Chappelle Show like lately?
No.
Nah,
No.
this shit's still out?
It's on Netflix, huh?
Get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
I didn't
for
know
real.
that.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that shit.
But I mean, a lot of these things.
I be
like-
watching Martin to go to sleep sometimes.
Yes.
Where?
Martin is my shit.
But where?
I think either YouTube or Amazon Prime. I forgot. I think I'm going to Amazon Prime.
I've been watching it on.
No, I think Netflix has it. Yeah.
What do you
Netflix.
think are like shows that people like need to watch to understand, like, or not even to understand, but to kind of be like up to date on like modern culture? Like, you know, there's like a certain amount of shows that people are like Friends. Friends was such
How
a
modern
South
are we
Park.
talking about? Like today?
no. Like, all right, so like Friends was such a big show that like, you're kind of seen as like, or like, why haven't you made time to see Friends? Because it was such a monumental show. You know, like you
Yeah.
said, South Park. South Park was so culturally important in like the early 2000s.
Family
Oh, I have an easy
Guy.
answer for why I never got around to Friends because I'm pretty sure it canceled like after I really got into TV.
No,
Friends is-
Friends.
Dude, Friends
there
was
no
lit. Friends is always
there was no
on.
black people, so I wasn't.
I really liked Friends.
Same thing with Sex and the City. I haven't watched Sex and the City because there's no black people in it.
What,
But real quick to your point about like what shows I like on the same topic, but like a little like off kilter. I recently watched Treasure Planet. I think for the first time like since I was a freaking kid. Like it's been a very very long time.
Cartoon?
The
Animation,
cartoon
huh?
animation. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I watched it because I was watching a YouTube video where somebody was like breaking down like its like significance and all this other stuff. Because called Treasure Planet is the last like hand drawn Disney movie. After that, everything got like computerized. So it was like the last traditional animation movie that was put out from Disney, if I'm not mistaken. But with that being said, I think we should all revisit like our old childhood movies and like watch them again as an adult because there were adult
Jokes and shit in
jokes
there.
and
Yeah,
stuff
absolutely.
in it, and like
SpongeBob. SpongeBob
I
is
feel like
I
it
was
would
just
be
thinking about
so much
SpongeBob,
harder
yeah.
now.
Rugrats.
Bro,
Rugrats, too.
Monsters
Right?
Inc. Monsters Inc. Shrek. Oh my god, all the adult references in Shrek, yo.
Rugrats. I have to. I
Rugrats,
have to
dude.
watch
Yeah.
that. I
Yeah,
haven't.
Rugrats has
Yeah.
a lot.
Like, what's it called? There's one joke with Phil
The guy
and
has
Lil.
he's a dickhead. He has a penis on his head.
Facts.
Yeah, like Phil and Lil. There was a joke like right after they were born or something, where I think Phil gets circumcised because you know all the kids are Jewish, and so Lil goes like, "Oh, it's like I think they cut too much or something," but she doesn't get that, you know, so she wouldn't have.
They
a
are,
penis.
yeah, they already did. I think I remember that. Yeah. If you really watch the show, they really are, yo. They're
You remember the Tumblr days when that weird like psychosis
Never had a Tumblr.
story came
Yeah,
out
that
about them?
Angelica had like whatever.
Did you ever
the conspiracy.
the conspiracy
Yeah.
the theory behind Rugrats?
The twins aren't real. She
So
had a
the whole-
miscarriage. They didn't know what they were
So
having.
the whole thing was that like that Rugrats, the story of Rugrats was supposed to be derived from a real life story or some sort of thing like that, where like a creepypasta type situation. Where all the kids were figments of the imagination of Angelica. So Cynthia, the doll, was really representative of her crackhead mother. And then all the kids were actually dead.
Yeah.
So like Phil and Lil's mom actually had an abortion, which is why she envisioned them as twins because she didn't know what baby it was going to be. And all the other ones
I think
are, like,
the only one that was alive was also Tommy. I think it was.
yeah, Tommy was the only one that was alive. Technically, all
No, the
other
one with the
ones-
orange hair. The one with the orange hair.
Chucky.
No.
Chucky.
So here's on Reddit. So
can't read
this
that shit.
is- Hold on.
Oh.
So this
Chucky
is the
died
theory.
a long time ago, along with his mother, which is why Chavs is a nervous wreck all the time. Tommy was a stillborn, which is why Stu is constantly in the basement making toys for the son who never had a chance to live.
Oh.
The Bills
Had an abortion. Angelica couldn't figure out whether it'd be a baby boy or a girl, so she created twins.
Yeah, so Angelica her mom actually died of a heroin overdose, and that's why.
And Angelica was a schizophrenic and bipolar because she was a
and
crack
so
baby.
The concept of Cynthia
Damn.
was her mom. Yeah, and she named it, she made it after her mom's image, wearing unwashed dress and having jacked up hair. That's crazy.
Which
That's
is why she
dark.
was so attached to it.
The only one who was alive was Susie
Damn.
Carmichael, the little black girl that she used to
Mhm.
hang out with. Was the only girl that was like the only
Chucky
friend that
wasn't
she had
alive.
alive.
Chucky died.
No,
Yeah.
Chucky died
Died.
also. Yeah, which is why the dad was always a nervous wreck. The dad, the stories that Chucky died
In
and
a
the
car
mom
accident, right?
and
With his mom?
along with the mom, and that's
Yeah.
why the dad was always like skitsy.
Yeah.
Damn, that's some.
That's
deep
why,
shit,
but like
yo.
a lot of the shows have like, I don't want to say, they're like theories.
they
Like
have
fan
they have
theories.
deep theories.
Yeah, there's people that like watch the show and say, "Yo, I'm about to go on Reddit and fuck
But
this
they
shit
don't-
up, yo."
But it's
Those
more of
people.
like a Brothers Grimm type situation, because you know, like Cinderella and all that stuff. Like those stories, like are actually dark.
Yeah. When you really look into it, it's poquito darkcito. Yeah.
But no, like the original stories are bloody. So like you know how in Cinderella in the Disney Cinderella story the stepsisters just try on the shoes and the shoes don't fit. In the original story of Cinderella, each sister either cuts off her toes or cuts off the back of her heel. And the reason why the prince realizes that they're not Cinderella's because there's a trail of blood following behind. So when Cinderella actually tries on the shoes and there's no trail of blood behind, the prince realizes that he's actually found his princess.
Because they're glass, right?
Yeah, because they're glass, yeah.
Do you know that our lullabies, London Bridge is falling down. Like all those
London Bridge fucking fell. Yeah, I heard,
And Ring Around the Rosie, A Pocket Full of Posy, the ashes, they all fall down. That's a part of slavery.
Well, I heard that it was part of the Black Plague.
Yeah.
I heard the Black Plague.
What the fuck was the Black Plague?
The Black Plague.
Let me show you my favorite.
Was that the
mask.
bubonic plague?
The bubonic plague.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you
bubonic plague.
It's like that was the one with the potatoes, right?
There was another.
No, I'm pretty sure it was a potato famine.
There was another lullaby that it was supposed to be for like Harriet Tubman for the slaves to like escape.
Oh yeah, something about seeking the North Star. No, follow the drinking gourd.
I don't know it.
So the Big Dipper looks like a big ass spoon. So back in the day, what's it called? They didn't have the slaves obviously didn't have utensils. So what they would do is they would dry out gourds or what do you call them?
Like squashes and stuff like that. Yeah. When you dry out,
drink. Yeah. So their version of the Big Dipper, they called it the drinking gourd. And so there's a song or a poem or whatever that was like a song that the Underground Railroad would say. And so they would say, "Follow the drinking gourd," because at the very end of the drinking gourd is technically, I think, is the North Star. So that would lead you to the north. So lullabies.
I have a question. It might be a little ignorant, but it's more me just being uneducated. Mm-hmm. Was it a real fucking railroad that Harriet Tubman was? No. All right, that's not an ignorant question.
No. Because a lot of people have had that question, and growing up, they didn't really specify that it was not a railroad.
I used to look at her like, damn, she a train conductor too. She's nice with it.
That was her title. She was the conductor. Mm-hmm. So it was a metaphor.
Yeah.
The conductor. She made beats too. That's wild.
Because what it was she.
Didn't she though?
But when you think about it, what she did was she conducted these relationships with houses that you could go from spot to spot to spot to spot to spot until you made it up north.
Basically, like a train.
Like a train. Yeah. But on foot. So yeah.
And actually, we have one of those stations here in Jersey.
Yes.
And it happens to be in Kearney.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
So
yes.
You know that church with the big ass steeple right off of 21, right when you pass, you know the bridge to cross into Kearney?
No.
Yeah.
So to the left side, there's a church with a big ass steeple. That place used to be one of the stops on the Underground Railroad to make it all the way to like Canada or Maine.
But New Jersey was already a safe
haven. But
I heard New Jersey actually used to have the most slaves back in the day, yo. Look that shit up.
Well, I don't know.
No way. I don't.
No,
I promise you, and a lot of them were in Bergen County.
Because from what I heard, Jersey was actually one of the safe havens because it was one of the 13 states that did not believe in slavery at all.
At the start of, hold on. So Virginia.
Virginia. That makes sense to me.
What?
That makes sense.
What am I looking at? I can't see it.
That's who had the most slaves.
No, I was talking about in New Jersey. I just meant Bergen County.
Oh, what county had slaves?
Yeah.
No,
just look up if Jersey has slaves.
They definitely had slaves at one point.
Yeah, I just don't know when none of that shit ended up here. That's what I'm saying.
Bergen County, you're right?
Yeah, enslaved people in New Jersey.
All I'm saying is my ancestors are rolling over in their graves.
Why?
Yeah, because Portuguese people were the leading, and they were the most brutal. Like they're the ones that started the slave trade.
I mean the Portuguese people started slavery.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
you're an asshole. No,
I'm not. But I'm just saying they're rolling in their graves because I'm with somebody who's a darker complexion, so they're like.
Dude, a black guy?
I mean, he's Taino.
Now look at that. She's getting back at her ancestors.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I got something for your asses. I'm having a kid. Yeah, I got something for your asses right now. Lillian's gonna continue. I got you. I got tongue tied right there. What the fuck just happened, yo? Shit. Yeah, for real.
Get out over there, Junior.
Shit, man. I mean, that's crazy. I didn't fucking know that about the Portuguese. That they started that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta think it's the port of Europe. You know what I'm saying?
But the reason correct me
Is
if
that
I'm
what
wrong.
Portuguese means?
What?
Port of Europe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're at the
That's what
coast
it means?
of it.
Like, that's what the name Portuguese means?
I don't know what it
Portugal?
means, but I know
Like
they're
Portugal?
like but they're like the main port in Europe. That's why it's like port.
Because Portugal, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, Portugal is about 30 miles
The whole
away
thing?
from Africa.
Yeah, something.
And they would just go into Morocco, I think is right underneath
Get the
them.
fuck out. Is it that close for real?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's in the
Iberian Peninsula.
the Iberian Peninsula. That's what it's called?
Iberian Peninsula.
Iberian Peninsula. Yeah.
Yeah. So they would just move the fuck over, grab whoever they want to grab, and then just go back up.
So they'd go from here.
Portugal.
Yep.
So
If I'm not
Spain big as
mistaken,
fuck, yo.
it is. But if I'm not mistaken, there's no crossing between like there's.
no, it's only by boat.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's nothing, and mind you, that's big enough to make a bridge, or
Wait.
like short enough to make a bridge. But Spain doesn't want any connection to Africa.
Nope.
They don't want the Africans to be able to make it over to Spain.
Nah,
with any
a
certain-
30-mile bridge is crazy, bro.
What do you mean? There's one. If I'm not
What's
mistaken.
the Keys? The Florida
Yeah,
Keys.
the
They got a
Keys.
long ass.
That's
Yeah.
a 30-mile bridge?
I never been to Florida Keys, so I
I
wouldn't
mean,
know.
granted, it's connected to multiple.
Wait, but that's Spain and
Africa
right there?
That's
yeah.
Spain, and that's the tip of Africa. Yeah.
Yes.
Is that where most of the slaves came from? Morocco?
Yes.
No.
Oh,
Most
well.
of the slaves came from down here, and the sad part about it was that it was their own people, like rival tribes, were capturing other tribes and just selling them. So it was like
Liberia,
hold on. Let me see.
Ghana,
Yeah, hold on.
down that
Let me
way.
see. Where did hold on?
That's crazy. I didn't fucking know that shit, yo.
Mm. That's why like every time it pisses me off because it's like, why was it so bad? Like, what, you know what I mean?
So it was like here. This is
Yeah,
where the majority of them
Liberia, Ghana,
came. Sierra Leone. But the way that they did it was their own people basically just giving them up because they were casualties, not casualties, but they were loots of war or the spoils of war, and they would just sell them because they were property of them.
And they went to South America?
Yeah, I know nothing of the African history before they started like being traded over to
Yeah,
like we weren't taught that, so and like I did not special interest deep dive, and now I low-key want to, but
So,
like I don't know what.
Dude, like, and then I've been on a couple deep dives, like seeing who was the most brutal in all of them, and you would think that it was like Spanish people, or
Nope.
it was the Belgians.
yes,
The Belgians.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking Max Verstappen, I knew it.
dumb,
Jesus
hungry,
Yeah.
Turkey.
Well, the Belgians, because they were the most brutal, because what they started doing is they started cutting off people's hands, like
Mhm.
preemptively, and like doing like really wild shit to slaves, dude.
Oh,
Like,
shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And it was all because of this one guy named King Leopold, I believe his name, of Belgium or some shit like that.
Yeah, I always thought about that. I was like, yo, like, America really ain't even white people, bro. We was found by the Spaniards, realistically.
We technically weren't found, bro. There were people living.
Oh,
here.
yeah, no. We conquered and destroyed and then started our own society through Spaniards.
Well, because of the Spaniards, we set off on the UK
Because they was looking for India,
we
right?
is a lot of people.
I was there. What you mean?
The
That was-
British set
that shit
off
was
on
crazy.
I'm glad
the
you
British-
old.
I was on the Santa Maria, yo.
The British set off on expedition as a response because Spain was already out on the seas and like doing their own.
And
And that's when the
shit.
Pilgrims got here.
No, and they wanted a piece of the spoils.
Yeah.
Because what
Oh,
Spain was
basically,
taking back-
the UK was saying, "Hey, so like we're like a global superpower, right? And we should like conquer there too, because we conquer everywhere else."
Pretty much.
You have
But
to
then
think
when they
about-
got over here, they were like, "Land of the free, fuck the UK."
Because
man.
you have to think about Spain had already hit like all the little islands, all the Bahamas, DR, Haiti.
Yeah.
Like they
And UK
which
was
a
like,
whole
"Yo, we just
different
want the
under-
big land up here. You guys
Yeah.
south."
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But here's a quick chart about like to see who transported the most slaves during the transatlantic.
I wonder if
slave
they
lane.
tried to conquer Canada.
French took it, and
Yeah,
then
the
the
French.
British took the eastern side. But look, so Portugal was by far the one that transported the
Denmark.
most slaves.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's why I hate being.
I'm surprised Denmark is up there.
They were pretty bad too. But if you guys are really interested in that, look a little bit further, like forward in time. The Dutch were actually really good pirates.
Oh,
Vikings.
So part of the
Yeah,
part of the
Vikings.
video that I was watching about treasure Island. No, Protector Planet.
Is that the cops?
They found me.
we in the hood.
Yeah, I was like, what the
Big
fuck is
facts.
that? Yeah.
Was talking about how like the pirate genre like has really suffered
One
in
Piece.
film. Especially like because they keep trying to adapt it like in like a physical
They try to romanticize it.
and they try to romanticize it and like the guy whose video I was watching, I can't remember what
Those guys were not romantic
remember it,
whatsoever.
but they weren't. But because of that,
Think about 'em.
like pirates are best described or portrayed in animation, which is why like
One Piece.
Disney will use One Piece as like as a descriptor or whatnot. Like did so well, you know what I mean? Like they were very very.
No,
good
it's because
movies.
the whole pirate genre is romanticized. It's all like yo ho, it's a pirate's life for me type bullshit.
I was
Yeah.
just thinking that in my head.
Yeah, but that's like it. Like if you really look at like why it started and like the type of shit that came from
People are
it.
just.
But bro,
being
if you look at
rebelling.
nowadays pirates, dude, it's very like they all come from one place too. Where's the main place that the pirate?
Somali.
Somali. Yeah. It's always
Yeah.
Somali pirates. It's always like
because
five
there's
dudes.
no American pirates. Like what?
No, but
our
Pete,
navy.
it's always like five dudes on like a fucking paddle boat in the middle of the ocean that has like a Yamaha motor on the back of it. And they're like these dudes will literally take over like a fucking
And the
an
ships
entire
and the
fucking
ships
shipping
defend
container.
themselves
Like
by
it's crazy.
spraying water.
Yeah.
Oh, was that?
So
and it's
basically,
just-
Fast
Wait,
and the Furious on
Wait,
water.
hold on. What'd you say?
Yeah, kind of.
Kind
But
of,
the
yeah.
ships, like,
But like with
defend
Toyota
themselves by spraying
Corollas, you know what
water.
I'm saying? It's-
Like, yeah, no, I watched those videos on like TikTok of like how like they defend boats because of like tiny little speedboats like that. Because
Yeah.
as soon as they get on the boat,
Speedboats?
it's quiet. Mhm.
Speedboats, them shit, they don't have speedboats, bro. Those Somali pirates literally have like a fucking scooter engine on the back of a paddle boat.
But they turn it. It's a fast boat though. Like the
Barely. They
But
just they get there eventually.
Faster than the containers because the containers only go like 10 miles per hour.
Nah, that's why a lot of them containers get caught. Like, well, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I get
They
what
have
you're
to
saying.
go
good
pretty.
defenses.
Yeah.
They probably go like 10, 11 miles an hour. You know, we'll get there eventually.
The number of
That's why
pirates
it
But the
takes
fact
so
that they're in the
long.
middle of the ocean, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
on
that's
this,
the dangerous
on this little
side,
fucking
yeah.
thing, bro.
Hold on. Here, this is.
And they'll take over oil rigs and shit like that too.
Yeah, they're fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
That's how they defend themselves.
Look at
in
me.
the
Look
water.
at me. I'm the captain now.
Yeah, hold on. This it's like a Yola. Just fucking.
Yeah, literally.
Hold on, let me see.
That's fucking scary to me.
Dude.
Yeah, I was shitting bricks when I went on my first cruise because I remember I was in like the
I love
spa section or
cruises.
whatever, and I was looking out the window, and it was a small ass boat flying towards the cruise ship, and I'm like on the front of the cruise ship, so I'm looking at it like, yo, we're not passing this dude, and he's gonna go behind us. He's gonna crash into the side of us, and I'm just there. I'm trying not to freak out, and the lady that was there, like the worker, I saw her panic a little bit, and I saw her get close to the window and start peeking down. And that's what I was sitting there like, oh my God, what's going on, yo? Are we gonna fucking die right now, yo? But
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I guess they turned or some shit because she kept it moving. So,
So this
yeah,
is
cool.
just a picture, just real quick, what some boats are doing to prevent,
Yeah.
you know, from like pirates like getting
They-
on there. They put barbed wire on the side.
Imagine
They got
It-
strong. They do it at
That
night before they go to sleep.
And then there's another one. They build out rows of Molotov cocktails to throw at them.
Yep.
It just like
They'll-
blows my mind.
They got high pressure
up
hoses.
until whatever fucking century, like being a pirate was a valid
Like professional.
like profession.
Yeah. A lot of them now get shot at, bro, by big guns. Big guns, yo. The U.S. catch you over there trying to fuck with one of their shit. Yo, that's one thing, yo. The U.S. don't play about they boats.
Navies? Hell no.
You can fuck with their planes, yo. They gonna get mad. They gonna retaliate. But you fuck with one of the U.S. boats? Oh,
Navies
my
do not.
The
God.
Navy and the
Bro.
Marines, I don't fuck with, you know, the U.S. arm like military services, whatever. Don't care about them. But those two fucking branches, you can't fuck with them. The Marines, they be putting them through fucking hell, and the Navy, they just leave them on boats
Bro.
for dumb. The way those people like
Live.
Let's talk about the
live and
special
flip a
forces.
switch.
The special forces, bro. Those dudes are the
They don't have
Yeah.
they don't have identities. They just
Yeah.
have numbers.
Yeah,
those special force dudes. They all got nicknames, and they like we're not friends, bro. Like I'm just here to protect you.
But it's
You know,
crazy.
I'm here to protect you. You're here to protect me, and we're here to do this mission.
But it's crazy
Yeah.
though because there is special forces that become family.
No, of course. But it's like when you're on the mission, it's like, yo, like they're trained like
Good dog. If you
Yeah, bro, like we're on a mission, bro. We're on a fucking mission. Nah, nobody gets left behind with the U.S.
Well,
yo. That's one thing about them. They'll make sure. So, like, if there's one thing, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If there's one thing, I hate paying taxes, but if there's one thing that I'd be proud of that my tax dollars go to, is that if somebody fuck with us, we make the zip code disappear, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Bro, let's be for real, yo. Let's go. Like you shoot one person from the U.S. Army, bro. Your zip code is gone off the map. This shit never existed.
you never existed.
Yeah, you and your whole lineage are gone, bro. Like that, and Trump will just sit there and be like, "I did that." That's like that'll be that. Yeah, like that'll be fucking that. It'll be on Twitter the next day.
But why you sound like him though?
I practice it in my mirror. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we had a lot of guns. But they're just, they're fucking crazy.
Screaming.
Yo, that's scary.
I mean, the next couple months are going to be very interesting. We'll see.
We had
there
was a ceasefire.
let's not get into that.
Yeah, we're not getting into it. We're leaving
I just know that I can't be drafted. I ain't gonna lie though.
I don't fuck with Mr. Tan Man, but he did do some gangster shit. He said these countries don't know what the fuck they're doing.
That's not gangsta, bro.
It was the walk off that was gangster. That's what I gotta give to him.
Fuck out of here.
It was the walk off. The walk off was gangster to me. I was like, all right, he did that.
So
he said what he said and just hit the little pimp walk afterwards.
But what he said was dumb.
No, he did that waddle because his diaper was full.
This motherfucker, yo. I hate him. I hate him.
All I'm saying is I'm gonna have, if anything was to happen, I'm having a World War III baby.
You're proud of that?
No.
It's gonna be a nuclearized baby, bro.
All I know is that I can't be drafted, and if you try to draft me, I will.
Your baby gonna look
I can't be drafted.
I don't think you can get drafted.
Yes.
No, I'm too old to be drafted.
No.
They're changing it to 39.
No, I'm too old to be drafted in the first wave of drafts. Like, if there's not enough people, I should be. I would be eligible on the second wave.
Sorry, sweetheart. It's 35.
No, wait, what'd you say, Lucci?
I don't think they'll get drafted because
the first wave is from 20 to 35.
Men, like,
yeah.
You know how many people are gonna identify as women now?
I'm pretty sure it's 18 to 26.
They changed it.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Would you do it if they told you had to get drafted? Would you do it?
But
wait, talking to the mic though. The mic's on the.
You have. If you're mandatory to do it, you have to do it.
I ain't mandatory to do shit but stay Puerto Rican and die. Would you
you go to jail? No, go to jail.
Lock my ass the fuck up. Like I said, I'm Puerto Rican and dying. That's it.
They can't draft me for 3 reasons. 1, I will have a child under 5 years old. 2, I have documented of depression and anxiety, so they won't take me because I even have a service dog for it.
They're gonna be like, yo, let's bring her back with PTSD, yo.
It's like you already got it. So
you already got it. Let's fuck you up some more, yo.
3, I have a heart condition, so I'll die the moment they put me out in the field.
Jokes on the army. I'm flat-footed, so.
What does that have to do with anything?
You can't get drafted if you're flat-footed.
I think Lucci got bone spurs.
Wait, what?
You can't get
I've
drafted if you're
never heard of
flat-footed.
that before.
I got nothing. Nothing's wrong with me. I'm just.
Bro, just say it for the fucking video, just in case.
Just in case of what? I'm not going, Jerry. I'm going.
I also have several things that are wrong with me.
Like, I'm
GP,
not going.
TWP is real deep over here.
DVD, Blu-ray.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said DVD, Blu-ray.
Jerry, what about the marshmallows?
Oh shit, I forgot all about them. All right, so I did have.
What the fuck was that?
I just want to do marshmallows.
That was the GP.
What is the marshmallows? What the fuck are we doing?
All right, so
I don't even want to do
idea.
anything with marshmallows after Grace made that noise.
That was the GPS, guys. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna see how my texture.
Sorry, that's a
can go.
GTS.
All
Sorry.
right, so the rules of this game that I concocted literally 2 hours ago.
Hey.
He said it.
All right, so what you're gonna do? So I'm not gonna make it that long. So I have.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I picked up on that one. Grace is like, I'm so over this shit.
That was funny.
All right, so there's prompts in here. So one person goes at a time. So let's say you go first, right? So you pick a prompt, you stuff your mouth with the marshmallows, and then you have 3 tries to say what your prompt is, and they have to write down on their whiteboards what it is.
Let's go.
Okay, pass the whiteboards.
Let's go.
Pass the whiteboards, Bowdy. Thank you, sir.
Do I get the
That's
big one?
racist because why they're not blackboards?
I'm taking the big board too.
I'm sorry.
Fuck off.
White
I asked
ice.
for the big one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Give it to the pregnant one. Can't get. I don't want to start. I want you to know after you give birth, this whole princess treatment is out of the window.
I don't give a fuck.
All right.
I'm okay with that.
All right.
So pick
I'm
one
getting the big board.
and then slip your mouth.
Hey.
Hey, take me out to dinner first, yo.
Okay, no.
Who wants to see how many I can put in my mouth?
Wait, don't put any in your mouth yet.
I'm not. Well,
Wow.
I will be eating
Wait,
one.
are you right?
How many do I have to stuff? Hey.
Until you can't say. Well, say chubby bunny.
That's
All right,
crazy.
so no, dude.
Chubby bunny.
All right, do 3. Just say 3 first.
Chubby bunny.
No, do 4.
Ah, fuck you.
You got a big mouth.
No, I think that's good, right?
No, one more.
One more.
Oh, she can't. She got a texture thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ready? So you picked the prompt. All right, so remember 3 times.
I'm
All right,
doing.
No, don't chew it. Just keep it in your mouth.
She's drooling.
Oh, you're drooling.
You already don't know what she's saying, yo. Let's see.
I didn't make them.
Pregnancy.
No.
Oh.
All right, ready? So this is the word. All right, that's 1. Did you guys get it?
What was it?
All right, second time.
Huh.
Syrup
Laughing
FOMO.
too, so
All
like,
right.
I don't know.
No. One more time.
That's one, right?
Last one.
Forward.
Yep.
Formal.
Okay. We're getting somewhere. All right. All right.
Holy shit. I had to eat one.
All right, wait, hold on. Oh, well, you have the paper, so just hold it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think so. I saw what you wrote.
I know, I don't think it's that
Hold
either,
on.
but
Hold
that's all I
on. Give me a
got.
second. Give me
Hey,
a
stop
second.
cheating.
We're on the same fucking team.
I'm gonna
Really?
write it.
Because I
I'm
have a
gonna write
score
what it
box.
is.
Wait, why are you writing it?
So they can see it.
Oh, okay.
All right,
But
I
the
got it.
audience is not gonna know what it is.
Exactly.
I wrote it.
This is definitely not what it is, but it's what I heard all 3 times.
And you're closest to her, so it's a reflection of
Yeah,
something.
I think that's
All right.
it. I think that's it.
All right, ready? You
All right,
ready,
ready?
Evan?
Wait, 1 second.
He's writing a thesis over there.
My boy drawing.
Remember how many syllables
He's drawing a picture of what he thinks it is, yo.
I'm trying to draw a fish. But it wasn't working.
right,
Ready?
Grace?
1.
Oh, wait, no, let's go in order.
Grace. Oh, Body.
Body, what do you think it is?
Orange soda.
All right.
Oh, that was a good one.
All right.
Oh, that
Lucci?
makes more sense than what I wrote.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Lucci?
Forward faster.
Oh,
Big
okay.
Daddy Lucy.
I mean, wow. Okay.
Okay. All right.
It's not this, but I kept hearing summer FOMO.
So,
Oh, yeah. I heard FOMO too.
Yeah, I kept hearing FOMO.
Ferret farmer.
I was so close. That was my second guess.
so who had 2 F's?
Lucci.
Lucci, so he's the closest.
Suck it! That's the one up, Lucci.
All right, my gum.
All right.
All ready? Okay, wait. How many should I put in my mouth?
However many fit, dickhead.
Chubby Bunny.
Why she gotta make it so difficult, yo? Why she gotta be a dickhead?
Chubby Bunny.
Debbie baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
3?
right there.
That was disappointing. All right.
No. There we go.
He said, well, that was disappointing.
Now she has 4.
I'm proud of
It
you.
makes it harder for you guys, though.
I'm proud of you.
It's not her problem.
I just had to let that one out. That was funny. What the fuck was that?
It makes you drool.
Do you want paper?
Mm.
All right, ready? Wait, Cece, you can't look.
I'm okay. I'm trying to read her lips.
Just take one out.
All right, that's one. That's one.
Wait, can you take one out? All right, yeah.
Got it.
Ah, never mind. You should have kept it in.
Yep, you gotta have to put that.
I heard it the first time. I just needed the second one for confirmation.
Say it again.
You're eating it.
You said it. All right, I'm gonna throw that one out there. That's a grape lollipop.
All right. What did
Yeah.
Lucci have?
Yeah.
All of you guys had grape lollipop?
Yeah,
Is
she
that what
said
you
it.
had?
Yeah, I also said grape lollipop.
Damn, that must have sucked because you got braces too.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to eat marshmallows, right?
No.
Yeah.
I even drew a
I don't
picture.
even like marshmallows.
All
She
right.
said stuff it.
Yeah, let's see how many you can fit in your mouth.
I'm camera shy.
Chase the camera.
That's enough.
Lucci.
I thought that was gonna be mean. It's Lucci. Lucci, take one out. Take one out.
First of all, you put all three at the same time.
Take the headphones off.
That was horrible.
So just put two. Don't put three.
All right, Bowdy, you go while he.
All right. I'm gonna go. Luch, come back. All right.
Run, let you take a break.
One. Something done. Two. Something done. Three. Something done. I think my
Pick one. Pick one. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't fucking rush me. I heard that one.
No.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now, bitch?
Yeah.
Yo, there's white.
What?
Oh, wait, hold on. That was one. Hold on. Let Lucci come in.
Ugh. Here. Just in case. Oh no.
Can you say that one more time?
Okay. Wait. Okay, again.
No.
That was only 3.
Oh, I never even heard the two.
Oh my god, I almost died.
Oh man. All right. Let me get your pen, please.
My pen.
I lost mine.
Nice. Everything of yours is on the floor,
I
bro.
had an emergency. Can you really just say it one more time? I feel like I'm
Okay.
at this.
I got my answer.
I got my answer.
All right,
Okay,
CC.
wait.
Okay, see.
Are you done?
If by the time we go to
Yep.
him, he'll be done.
Slippery music.
No.
Symphony music.
No.
I like the music.
It was symphony music.
Damn.
Was it?
Yeah, it was-
Yes! I'm so
Okay.
smart.
Now I got a brand new game.
I heard slippery music.
Who won that game?
Well, you got to go. Just do
Oh,
two
I'm not doing
marshmallows.
that again.
Just do two marshmallows.
No way, Jose.
You know what I'm actually really upset about?
What?
Nobody asked me what GTS was.
Nope.
You know what's funny? I don't think any of us cared.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Because those of us who
It's
suffer,
also because we know what it is. And,
what is it?
And we're not going to gas you up like that.
Down
what
to
is
suck.
it? No, GTS?
Oh, I heard
What is that?
DTS.
Yup.
Good throat
Indeed.
syndrome. You know what I'm saying? And it's so hard out here. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Shaboom,
yeah. I guess
for
that's.
asking me so that I can bring light. To
I guess
the
that's a
syndrome.
bad one, but some women out here have goat throat syndrome, and I guess you're not one of them. So, oh my god, yo, you set yourself up at good. I'm sorry.
You did. I'm gonna
Damn.
give you that one because I didn't even think about that. Goat throat syndrome.
Nah,
you know
get
what
the
I'm saying?
fuck out of here.
When one
Get the
suffers
fuck out of
from
here.
that, thank you for accurately diagnosing me.
What
What?
person? GTSD?
GTS.
Nope,
Goat
you
throat
already guessed
syndrome.
those letters.
I guessed all those letters.
Yeah, both did. Y'all
I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did. You were talking about GTSD. And I said,
Okay.
nope.
Go-
No,
Goat throat syndrome.
It's a
down.
person. That's what we're looking for.
Yep.
Oh.
B.
Oh, no.
Oh, I know. Jay.
Nope, you're both dead. Yeah, it's Jerry.
This fucking guy, yo. Yo.
This is a question that you got to ask your friends here.
I gotta
So
ask my
write
friend.
down your answer.
Cool.
All right.
And we have to guess what
And
he
you have
wrote.
to you have to write down like what
He wrote. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So
7.
what's my least favorite season of the year?
Yours or Bowdy's?
Yours or
No, no,
mine?
yours.
Bowdy.
Yours.
So that's
What's
the
Mine?
question.
Bowdy? What's
Bowdy's?
Bowdy's least favorite season of the year?
I make money every season, my brother. My least favorite season. Don't look at my pen because I see you trying to figure out what I'm writing.
Yep.
You know what? I just wrote the first letter. I'm gonna leave it at that.
No, because there's two seasons that have the same
two
letter.
seasons with S's.
Touche. Didn't even think about that. I'm gonna write the second letter. Go ahead. Let's see how much you guys know me.
I don't.
That's
Not this
fucking
one.
insane.
Not this one.
I thought it'd be your own homies.
Least favorite?
Yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I have my reasons. To be honest, I'm a very nature boy. I love them all, but like out of all of them, I just
Wait,
probably
don't give
nature.
too much hints.
Yeah. No. That's not an answer at all.
Yo, how long is the season, Lucci?
Huh?
You're writing a whole script out.
I misspell things.
Okay.
All right, Lucci, you're
All
first.
right, you first.
Okay, I couldn't choose by one of them, so sprinter fall.
That would. Lucci. Oh, Lucci.
Go ahead, Grace. You wanted to something,
No,
motherfucker.
she
I'll
wrote
tell
the
you
same thing. That's why she's erasing it.
No, because we really are cousins. Because I picked Hunter Spring Spring Hunter.
Damn, I was I the only one that actually wrote an answer?
that. No, I did too.
I said winter, no money, but if it had to be a second chance, I chose fall.
Not for nothing.
Winter.
That's what he
Winter.
wrote. But at least we found out that you guys are close to
What
you guys.
What we doing? Three
Like
questions
it
each?
feels like it was.
No, we can move to Lucci.
All right,
now.
move to Lucci.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, what's the question that we need to know about
hold on,
Lucci?
Let me see. What
I hope
is-
I know the
I know this
answer.
one. I know this one. What's my favorite smell?
What's my favorite smell?
Oh, what's your
I
favorite?
don't
What's
fucking
Lucci's
know.
favorite smell?
I
His
think I
favorite
know.
smell?
My favorite smell.
There's-
Oh, I think I have two favorite smells of all time, actually.
All right, so you guys got two chances.
Yeah, I got two favorite smells of
Favorite
all
smell?
time.
Dude, this is my best friend. I never asked him what the fuck he smells for a living.
That's literally the first thing I ask my best friend almost every day.
What do you like to smell?
Yeah.
You've
Clearly
never asked
you're
me
not
that.
in tune with
You've
your
never
best
asked
friend.
me that.
That's you're clearly not in tune, and you're clearly not my best friend.
That's crazy. I'm heartbroken. Fuck off. What's your favorite smell?
He has two, so you got two chances, I guess.
Cut my life
Yep, I
into
sure do.
pieces.
I kind of know one, I think.
I think you know one too.
Yeah, because I think you like touched on it last time.
I think you know
One
one
of during
too.
one of our talks.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no.
That's such a bowdy answer.
It is, right? It is, right? It's definitely me.
Okay.
Ready?
One of my answers is fucked up, but okay.
There you go.
Gasoline.
No.
That's crazy because that would have worked for me. I love the smell of gasoline.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Ribs or pancakes?
Ooh, a good rib does smell nice.
I know you fuck with a rib.
pancakes was
I know
number
you
one.
fuck with pancakes.
I put pancakes or liquor.
No, it's not liquor. It's pancakes.
You don't like the
But
smell of liquor, just the taste.
I also like white rice.
That's so random.
What the fuck?
Oh, bro.
No.
Oh, my
No.
nigga. You don't understand, bro. I'll be
No.
in my room
That
and I
boy-
smell that white rice cooking downstairs. Like,
That boy
downstairs.
and white rice.
So fucking delicious.
Yeah,
He
no,
is the white that is
I
on
love,
white rice.
I love me some white
So
rice too.
fucking
I ain't
No,
gonna
no,
lie.
no, no. But you don't love white rice the way this
Bro, I would-
boy
I
loves
would-
white
No.
rice.
I would
Me
eat-
and Lucci can go at it then because
Yeah.
I could live off of white rice.
Yo, you guys ever
He
had corned
will
beef?
out-eat it.
You guys ever had corned
with
beef?
corn in it?
Yes.
No.
I never had corned beef. Thank you.
That sounds
It's a Puerto Rican
thing,
thing.
yeah.
That sounds very
Thank
white.
you.
That's exactly what he
I'm so
said.
sorry.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. It's a Puerto Rican thing.
Yeah,
That
but
sounds
that's
very
a struggle food
Caucasian
for
to
Puerto
me.
Ricans, though.
Yeah, no.
Well,
absolutely.
potatoes with the potatoes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did I not say that?
Yeah, you did.
I said that. All right, Grace, your turn.
What?
What's my question?
Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
How tall is she? 6'13".
Ooh.
It's crazy. I got Bowdies. I got Lucci's. Let's see if I can get Grease.
No.
What is Grace's go-to candy?
Go-to candy?
Oh,
Ooh,
what
I'm
the
gonna give you guys a
fuck?
couple.
Can I write like 3?
Well, that's Grace's. That's dealer's choice.
Like, oh damn. Okay, wait. No, okay, no, that counts. That counts.
No, I think because there's so many candies. Yo, I can't believe this guy said he likes the smell of white rice.
I do. I sure do.
I don't even know what it
For
smells
like Spanish white rice.
Okay, how about this? I'm gonna do like a general out there.
I got one. I got two actually.
Go to candy.
You want to cheat off my answer?
Beats me. Hold on. Let's go
Yeah, is that-
Damn, how much candy you like, Grace? You over there writing up a story.
Watch
So-
it be some like exotic ass candy that
For
you can't even
real.
find.
I feel like I was pretty spot on. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like I know Grace
No,
the
these
best
are my
here.
top 3. These are definitely my top 3.
Really, buddy?
I feel like I know Grace the best here.
Since you're so confident, go first.
He was going first the whole time.
Best candy, dick, possibly vagina.
I mean,
He said possibly vagina. Vagina.
You ain't wrong, bro.
You fucking feel me, though. I got you.
It was the, it
I
was
was
the
on
vagina.
there.
All right, go.
I got chocolate, sour candy, or worms of some kind.
Back to the dick. All right.
The camera's that way.
chocolates, Twizzlers, or
I
lollipops.
thought that said Carmelian. I was like, what the fuck?
I am so disrespected by your answer, and it is simply and solely because Twizzlers come from hell.
I don't know.
She talked about it during one of the episodes.
Twizzlers taste like the wall
Pregnancy brain.
with like a sprinkle of sugar. So my top 3 candies are
Werther's. Oh.
3 Musketeers, Sour Straws, and Bunch of Crumbs.
Oh, nice.
I never even had a bunch of
Nice.
What? They're fucking awesome.
Cece's turn. Yes, she is pregnant. Is she? I don't know. Is she?
Oh, God
What the
fuck?
Were you scaring away a chupacabra, bro? What the
Yeah,
fuck was
sorry.
that?
Okay.
All right. What is Cece's go-to fast food spot? Number
There's
one.
Oh. I'm a list.
only one spot.
I think I know it.
I feel confident about this one.
I want you to answer
genuinely.
it, actually.
I feel like this was a good answer. Like I genuinely feel
Yeah, I'm
confident. about this
confident in my answers. Also.
Okay, hold on, Jerry. What do you say?
The Golden Arches.
No,
one. Wendy's.
no. I hate
What?
Wendy's. I hate Wendy's.
All right, wait. I'm changing my answer then.
Sonic.
No.
No,
Fuck.
that's mine, bitch.
Dunkin' or Burger King?
Wait,
Oh, you
wait,
can
no,
only pick
wait,
one.
wait.
No, you have the tattoo of it.
Taco Bell. Oh my God.
In and out.
Taco Bell. Taco Bell is my go-to place.
I knew that. I was just making sure you remember.
Can you-
This was the episode of we just played fucking games all day and try to figure out who the fuck we are.
Grace won. Grace won.
I don't think that was
Woo!
the official
That's
score.
how it works. It's my birthday. It's
Hey.
almost my birthday.
So
and
next-
I won this podcast. It's
So
almost
yes,
my birthday. And
Miss
I
Grace is
won
not
this
going to
podcast.
be here next time. Next
episode. But it's okay because you can support me through everything that I'm going through right now, which will be a vacation. My Cash App, Venmo, and all those links will be in the description below. Thank you so much, guys.
I fucking can't stand her.
You know
I
who
can't.
puts those links below?
Shabooty, Shabooty, roll, and he will get a 5% out of everything that I make,
Or
so that he can actually put the links down in the description
or
below.
I could just put my links and get 100%.
Oh.
And that would be so mean because I'm turning 30 and I feel like I've really deserved everything that is coming my way. So
I mean, it's one last hoorah before the end of the world. So
Yes. But on that note, guys, thank you guys for having us here. Thank you for, joining us in the craziness or whatever of whatever the fuck we've been doing. But on that note, Bowdy, take it over.
No. You keep going. I'm not done.
This man. Okay. Anyways, on that, you can follow the Rebel Rousing page at Rebel Rousing Official at Rebel Rousing Official on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. YouTube is only Rebel Rousing. Everything else is Rebel Rousing Official. You can follow me at Never That Satisfied Official. You can follow Mr. Bowdy. Go.
Bowdy!
Wait!
No, just go!
Wait!
Go!
almost done.
Go.
You don't forget to
Do it.
hold on. I got you. I got you right now. I got you right now. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to push that bell con.
No, I'm not done.
Put that bell con. To notify.
Michelangelo, come on now.
Notify us.
Yes, it's a grace.
We just big ass
Picasso,
kids.
Picasso.
We just big
What
ass
is that?
kids. All right.
Picasso.
Pass it
To Grace. All right. All right. The lovely Grace.
It's your girl,
Okay, I'm
Grace.
done. I'm done. All right.
No.
So follow me on IG and TikTok at GoTechNJ. Keep that ass tight. Thank you for all the love we receive every week, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Boo.
You have to write your script down.
Nah. I just wanted everybody to see that I tried hard for you.
And his handwriting is like shit.
Well, I was on my fucking mad quick and shit.
That's an indicator of intelligence
Yeah, thank you.
Ariel, go
Thank
ahead.
you.
Ariel, go ahead, Lucy.
or bad education.
And to Mr. Lucci, it says you can leave it on him. It says, bye, friends. That's all the support. Follow
Thanks
all of
for all the
us.
support.
Oh, thanks for all the support. Follow us. I am Lucci at Lucci_King Tut. It's Grace's turn.
Hi, and Grace thinks that you are amazing. You are incredible. Enjoy this cancer season. It is your girl, Grace Annette. Big G, not the little one, Slim Hulk, and it's almost my birthday.
Yay! I just also want to just give an update because I haven't done a bump update. I have not done a bump update.
She gives birth tomorrow. Woo!
Oh no!
Bump it up. Bump it up.
Oh my God, Cece, you're pregnant? What the fuck?
Thank you guys. We love you. Bye.
Fade to black.
Wait, what is a shabooti?
Oh, hold on.
Make your own heart. Make your own
Yo,
heart.
you guys want to learn? This is off air, but you guys want to learn a really like a cool party trick with paper?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. So this is off air. I'm just gonna go over there.
And cut.
And then when we come back,
Big titty bitches.
All right. So you guys know how to make a boat, right?
No.
Yes.
Wow, that's really
Yo,
fucking
he's
good,
fast.
Jerry.
No, it's really shitty right now. All right, ready? All right.
Where'd you learn that
Was
from?
the captain, right? He was
That's
on
the
a boat.
captain.
All right, let me borrow this for a second.
Yeah.
All right, you guys can't see me, obviously.
Give me.
All right, hold on. Wait. Oh, okay, you do it.
I don't know. Hold it.
All right, right. So there once was a captain on a boat, and he was, taking a group of people,
Let me
and he's
try
going, and he crashes into an iceberg, and the front part of his ship breaks off. He's like, shit, I gotta get people home. So he tries to turn the ship around, and he keeps going, and he goes, and he crashes into another iceberg. All right. So this one I gotta do. So the ship is sinking, and so he's trying to get people over, and he's too big for a bridge, so the bridge cuts off the top of his boat. All right, and so all of a sudden the ship just sinks. And so when they were looking for survivors, they were looking, they couldn't find anything, but they found the captain's shirt.
Oh.
That's
That
But everybody's
Nice.
dead.
That was quite interesting.
That was actually pretty fucking cool.
No fun. No shit.
I've made a mask.
All right, now.